yourself if you need to. I mean, if you can't get in, it's all good. Welcome back, everybody, as we go through. I believe it is a 1-minute break or 2 minutes. It's a lot shorter than the Swedish leagues that give you 5 minutes. But we'll definitely get here started. The race as Mitch set his car on pole, followed by Marlon Manga. I remember he went second. I apologize for a little bit of the toss-up and confusion. We're just trying to get Ferrari Nut in here. Definitely be interesting to see how all this plays out with everybody, because looking at how everything is going, looks like we have some of the drivers on hards. SF1 roads never set a lap time, managed to go around the track a couple times. It'll be exciting to see how this all plays out as they get started here. We're on the formation lap as we go through. We'll do a quick run through with everybody. We got Mitch starting first. BRL Henchman, I apologize, jumps to second. Qualifying Marlon Conga is third. Hockey Hess is fourth. White Meat is fifth. MRC Loki is sixth. ER10 Motorsports is 7th. Like Me or Not is 8th. Hogs is 9th. Rhodes is Methods, is 10th. Run the Jewels is 11th. Rock Lobster is 12th. Brass Souls 13th. Slingshot 14th. Scarstrix 15th. Canada King crashed out, but they managed to fix his car with what parts they had remaining at Williams. 16th. SF1 Rhodes is 17th. We're not setting the time as they go around the track here, as Mitch brings them around the track as everybody gets their tires warmed up. Definitely be interesting race as we get started. Honestly, I don't know what could happen. I do know a lot of the fast drivers, Like Me or Not, White Meat. Let's see. Starstrix is on the wheel now, but he may be finding pace as he gets more comfortable with the wheel. SF1 Roads definitely had a strong finish towards the end of the season, a split 2 last season. He may have some, tricks in his bag to go fast and showcase. Pogs, definitely a very strong driver. Methods as well. Will definitely be a race to see how everybody plays out as we get started here with Tier 3 Australian Grand Prix. Looks like we have one car that's still sitting on the grid. I'll go over here and find a really nice camera spot. Go through. I actually like this camera. See the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lights, and we have started. Wrathful with a jump start penalty. He will get a drive-through as we got the drivers coming down here into turn 1. Mitch getting a nice move as White Meat makes a move on him. There we go. Sorry for the little bit of issues as Marlon's trying to check up behind Henchman, trying to get the pace behind him to get the move to catch Mitch as they go through here. Into Sector 1, a couple of cars running on the grass as they go through. Hockey Hess making his move on Marlon, kind of giving a little bit of squeeze, but both drivers giving each other a little bit of move. White Meat now making the move on Hockey Hess as 4, 5, and 3 both taking the battle up to here. They go through. Loki now looking at the back end of it as Like Me or Not, making his move up with Methods right behind him, behind DR10 Motorsports as they go through the fast left right-hand corner. Mitch still in the lead, now stretching the gap to 1.5 seconds with Marlon Conga behind Henchman at 7/10, with Hockey S behind Marlon at 6/10. 3, 4, 5, and 6 all in a tight battle as they begin the start of the first lap here as they go around the track. Very clean, haven't seen a whole lot of incidents as they've gone through as Mitch sets the beginning of the race's fast lap with a 1:29.920. Hogs 2/10 behind Methods. Will he make the move? No, he's not, actually. He was 2/10 behind Methods. Looks like he booked out and didn't want to try anything. Slingshot now 3/10 behind Jules as they go around the track. Everybody's kind of playing it a little bit safe in the beginning. Nobody's risking anything. As we'll jump over here to White Meat. He's 2/10 behind Hockey Hess as he's trying to take a look here and there. He's saying, no, I'll wait till the next corner, maybe the straightaway, or possibly just check out, wait for the DRS to open up. As he's now looking for the inside of Hockey Hess as he's going through. You can tell he wants to make the move and he doesn't want to ruin his car nor the race in the other driver. We're driving there, everybody. We go through. See some of the closest battles we have. Scarstrix behind Slingshot 2/10. We'll jump there. Scarstrix looking inside, outside. Dips back, checks up right behind him as they go through here in the final couple corners. As Mitch has now extended the lead to Henchman of 2.5 seconds. Mitch sets the new fast lap of 1:26.2 as they go through. Marlon now 2/10 behind Henchman, trying to chase them down. He wants that second place. He got robbed during qualifying. He wants it back. Slingshot now makes the move on Run the Jewels. Can Run the Jewels make it back with Starstrix chasing him down? Both drivers a little bit less than 4/10 away. Starstrix makes the look into the corner. Both drivers giving each other equal amount of space as they go through. Starstrix trying to go inside, outside, tries to do the switch packs. Jules lets him through, knows that it's a long race, doesn't want to ruin his race. That gives Rhodes a chance to take the fight towards him as he catches up now 4/10 behind him. The Hockey Hesses with MRC, Loki, both trailing through. We have a lot of close battles around the track as the drivers go around here. Definitely a little tricky to keep up with a lot of the drivers as we're lap 3 out of 29 as we go through. DRS open, Loki looks inside, outside, cuts out to the inside, makes the dive move into the corner, giving each other ample amount of space, gets it done, squares off. Now he's going to try to pull away as he can. Mitch now separates him from first to second, 2.7 seconds, with Marlon sitting third, White Meat fourth, Loki fifth, Hockey has sixth, DR10 seventh, Like It or Not eighth, Methods 9th, Pogs 10th, Slingshot 11th, Starstrix 12th, Run the Jewels 13th, Rhodes 14th, Rock Lobster 15th, Wrathful 16th, Canada King 17th. Looks like we have some random people joining into the race. We'll stay focused on this as we go through. We have Hockey has 4/10, Marlon Congas 2/10 back from Henchman. Starstrix now makes the move on Slingshot as they go through. See if Slingshot tries to make the move back and takes the fight to Starstrix as he goes through, as Jules just running his. We have a yellow sector 1 and 2. Slingshot is out. Oh no. Cannot see. Too focused on the times. I apologize, everybody. Hopefully later on through the track we'll be able to keep an eye and see what happens. As White Meat. Yellow sector 1, 2, and 3. Marlon Conga looks like he has lost his front wing. Looks like he's in the, oh, what a shame. He was sitting up third. Oh, he must have lost it in the fast left and right. Oh, it's okay. 4 laps in, halfway through your pit strategy, you'll be fine. You got it. I got faith in you, buddy. All right, as we go through here, now that's going to spice things up a little bit. That's going to move White Meat up to third. He's 5/10 back behind Henchman, trying to make his run. With Loki sitting fourth. Both Ferraris 5 and 6, running the strategy with the Toro Rossos, like me or not, Methods sitting 7th and 8th. As they go through with the other McLaren sitting 9th, Mr. Pogs. Looks like he's going back to another set of softs. He's going for the two-stop strategy as they go through here. Jump overs. Now times are starting to space out. White Meat now 6/10 behind Henchman, sitting third. With Like Me or Not is 7/10 behind ER10 as he's trying to chase him down. Get a little bit of a separation even from his teammates so that when the pit strategy comes, there's a little bit of a gap between them. It doesn't hurt them. Pogs now 7/10 behind Methods, trying to chase him down as they go through. Like Me or Not 3/10 behind ER10. Coming through here in the DRS section of the fast left-right corners as they go around the track. Henchman has been able to stabilize his lap times between Henchman's been able to stabilize his lap times to Mitch to about a 2.5 second gap. Doesn't seem like Mitch is really pulling a whole lot of time away from him as they go around here. Now Pogs is 7/10 back behind Methods as Methods is 8/10 behind his teammates. Like Me or Not, definitely getting the draft. He's trying to get that slipstream for the first turn here as they go through Australia. 1-2 checks me up. Looks like ER10 kind of runs it a little bit deep, kind of messes up his line as he goes through. Like Me or Not, looking at it on the outside, kind of makes it stick a little bit. There's a little bit of a tap, but that's fine. Both drivers gave each other space as Like Me or Not makes it around ER10. Now he's going to try to put the hammer down and try to catch up to the other Ferrari of Hockey has, as now that gives Methods a little bit of time to catch up to ER10. As Run the Jewels gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But as Methods is trying to chase down ER10, that's going to give Pogs the chance to make the move. Pogs tries to make the move, but runs his car a little too deep, causing his car to spin, which is going to drop him from 9th, and it looks like all the way down to 11th place. As Run the Jewels is trying to make a look at Starstrix as they come up to the fast left right-hand corners. Kind of backs out of it without trying to destroy his car. He definitely wants to make the move, but he doesn't want to ruin anybody's race. Like Me or Not, and ER10 definitely having the battle of a lifetime here on lap 6 out of 29 as they go through. ER10's definitely on the back of the gearbox, so Like Me or Not trying to chase him. Yeah. You good, Ferrari? Oh, okay. Jump over here to White Meat as they go through. White Meat now 2/10 behind Henchman, trying to get the move for second place as they go through. Conga now sets a new fast lap of 126 flat on his new set of soft compound tires. Now Mitch has been able to separate himself between Henchmen to a 3.7 second gap as White Meat still looking to try to make a move on Henchmen. Loki now 8/10 back behind them. He's going to get a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as Loki is now 7/10 back trying to chase these two drivers down. See as we go, looks like a lot of the lap times are, we do have a battle for 2, 3, and 4. But I don't see any battles anywhere else around the track as they go through. Thank you for the viewers that have stayed with us. Henchman dives into the pits. He's going for possibly the one stop to the mediums and the hard compound tires, which is now going to move White Meat up to second, Loki third, and Hockey has fourth. See where Henchman dumps out of the pits. Definitely very tight bridge as they're going through. Doesn't feel like there's Methods is also in the pits. Looks like Henchman's going to the mediums. We're going to jump back over here to ER10. She's now 3/10 behind Like Me or Not. See if he's got what it takes to take the fight to him as Marlin now sets a new fast lap of 1:25.8. They come around. Looks like Loki is looks like his tires is possibly dropping off. He's now to 1 second back from Whitney. He's probably trying to preserve him with 8 laps in. Knowing that, depending on how he wants to make the one-stop work, he may have to change out the way that, his tire strategy is. We have Marlin now 2/10 back from Methods. We have 2 battles for both 5th and 6th and 12th and 13th. ER10 makes the move on Like Me or Not down here towards the final corners of Sector 3. As Like Me or Not is trying to chase him back down, stay with him and try not to lose out the time. They go through Marlin, now making the move, looking on the inside, on the back of the gearbox of Methods as they come through from fast lap. Looks like Marlin's back end got a little squirrely. Now he's in DRS zone. He makes the move on the inside of Methods. Will he make it stick? Ooh, there's a little bit of bump and rubbing as they go through. It's the final corners. Mitch is in the pits. Like Me or Not in the pits. That's going to cycle everybody up, and it's going to let Mitch jump out into 8th place right behind Pogs as Mitch has now gone to hard compound tires with about 20 laps to go as they go through. Let's see who the biggest mover of the race is. The biggest mover of the race is going to be Star Tricks. Definitely pulling out some tricks. He's moved up 10 places. Biggest faller is Marlon Conga with 8 places. He dropped down to 11th place with Mitch and Henchman both dropping down 7th, but those 2 drivers also have pitted as well. See as we go through here. See, top 6 have yet to pit, 8th place is yet to pit, and 10th has yet to pit. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what everybody else's strategy is. Mitch is going for the hard compound tires. He goes around. White Meat has 9 laps. Follow up here. Loki now 5/10 back behind White Meat. That's the closest battle is 1 and 2 as they come around the track here towards the end of Sector 1. Seems like everybody's kind of stabilizing in their thing. A lot of the drivers are moving around from the pits. As we come through, Pogs has now jumped to medium compound tires. Like Me or Not also went to the hard compound tires. A lot of the drivers are going to the hard compound tires. Actually very surprised. I thought a lot more of the drivers would go to the medium compound tires, even with 20 laps left to go. Starstrix is now 5/10 back behind ER10 Motorsports. A lot of these soft compound. Ooh, whoa. Loki running the car really fast out of the left-hand right. Definitely turning his car into a little bit of a lawnmower, trying to trim up some of the grass here on the track as Starstrix now makes the move around ER10 and outside towards the end of Sector 3 here in the final couple corners. It seems like his car is definitely starting to pick up pace with those 9-lap-old tires as Hockey jumps into the pits. Looks like ER10 will jump into the pits as well. Both Ferrari drivers jumping in. This could possibly work out to their benefit or possibly not. And how long Hockey sits in the... Nope. It worked out to their benefits. Loki has dropped back now 1.1 seconds behind White Meat as he looks like he's trying to let his tires cool down and not try to let them chew up a whole lot. But right now, as it stands, even without the other drivers pitting, you've got White Meat in first, Loki second, Scar third, Jules fourth, Mitch fifth, Henchman sixth, Hockey has seventh, Marlon Conga 8th, Methods 9th, Rock Lobster 10th, ER10 11th, Like Me or Not 12th, Rhodes 13th, Pogs 14th, Wrathful 15th, and Canada King 16th. quickly as we go through. Like Loki is going to try to make another possible move on White Meat. He's now under a second behind White Meat as they come through in the final corners before the main straight. Both drivers diving into the pits. We will see how this plays out for each of them. Ooh, Loki locking it up right before the pit straight. See, we're also on board with Mitch. He's 8 tenths behind Jules, trying to chase him down. Both got out. Time. Now that all the drivers have, see, all the drivers but Trix and Jules have pitted. So we'll see how these two drivers definitely transpire as they go around the track here. Mitch 4 tenths back, trying to chase Jules down. He wants that first place again as he's trying to fight Rock Lobster. Now 8 tenths back behind Like Me or Not for 11th and 12th. Like Me or Not on 3-lap old hard compound tires with Rock Lobster on 11-lap old medium tires. Mitch 2 tenths back. He's looking behind Jules as we ride with them as they go through. Mitch getting the DRS message with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Mitch now trying to chase him down towards the end of Sector 3 in the Red Bull car. Coming through the back end. White Meat is 4 tenths back behind the henchman as they come through here. Seems like the only battles we got right now are 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Mitch making the move on the inside but backs out of it, trying not to take out Jules as they come through 1-2 as they come up to 3. Mitch with the DRS open, looks but checks out right behind Jules, saying, okay, maybe I'll wait. We'll jump over here to White Meat as he's now 2 tenths behind henchman, trying to make the fight to him as they come through. Both White Meat on 1-lap old mediums, henchman on 5-lap old mediums. Mitch now a 1/10 of a second behind Jules. We're going to jump with him to see, as both of these drivers are kind of looking at it, but they're kind of like, I don't know if I really want to make the move. I don't know if they're scared or if they just don't want to ruin their cars. Either way, we've had a wonderful race. Not a whole lot of issues and incidents between the drivers. Sad to see Slingshot go. He's such a wonderful driver. As SF1 Roads makes the move on Rock Lobster between the battles here as we've got going on. Rock Lobster now making the move on SF1 Roads. Like, Rock Lobster's had the ability to pull away and kind of put a little bit of a gap on SF1 Roads. Come back over here with White Meat, as he's now 3 tenths behind henchman. They're coming onto the main straight, as you can see 2 and 3 ahead of them. Startrix now separated the gap to 4 seconds. White Meat makes the move on the inside of henchman through 1 and 2. He's going to get DRS and be able to kind of pull away a little bit of his gap between henchmen. As Mitch now makes the move on Jules, hits the grass a little bit, runs it deep, as Jules makes the fight back to him. As they come through here towards the end of Sector 1, they are going side by side. As Jules dips back and decides to stay behind Mitch as they come through at the end of Sector 1 and the start of Sector 2. Go through here, it looks like, yeah, the only close battles are 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 as they go through. Looks like you got Scarstrix, he's on 13-lap old mediums. Mitch 5-lap old hards. Jules 13-lap old medium. They're probably going to try to stretch it out to lap 20-ish or so. Henchman gets a 3-second time penalty. It's a factor nobody's really seen, are the penalties that people are starting to acquire. We have a yellow Sector 2. Right now, the closest battle we have is White Meat now trying to chase down Jules as they come around the track here. Jules now falling back to a second to Mitch. Mitch has now cut the distance between Starstrix and himself to 3 seconds. As Loki is on Henchman, we'll jump over here to see possibly will Henchman take the fight back. Everybody's starting to make the move. Conga's back in the pits for another set of soft compound tires. No, hopefully he jumps over to mediums. Marlin has gone to medium compound tires. We have a yellow sector 3 as White Meat is 2/10 behind Jules. Now 1/10. Is he? No, he's going to back out. He's going to check up right behind him as they come through. He's going to wait for that DRS section. He's going to wait for his favorite corner to pass. Oh, he's making the move on the inside of Jules. Jules letting him through. Jules, and as White Meat gets a 3-second time penalty. So it's like risk first reward. Like, I'm going to pass you, but I'm also going to take the hit and kind of take the sacrifice as they go through. You go jump over to Henchman. He's looking at Loki as they come around here towards the final couple corners, staying on the back side of them, waiting for the DRS zone to the main straight as they come through. This is, I have to say, this is, even though Ferrari is not able to include his audio, he is here with me trying to give me information, relay information for me. I have to say, and I'm sure he would agree, even though you guys probably won't hear him, this is honestly some of the closest racing that we've had at BRL. There's not that big of a gap between a lot of the drivers as they come around, as they go around the track here. It's a lot of people are very, tight in the battles. Yes, yeah. As Ferrari Nut has told me, as tight as the battle is, yes, some of the drivers up at the top, first and fourth, have yet to pit. He's done the math for everybody, so you guys don't have to do the math. Is if when they pit, they most likely will probably drop down to about, I believe he said 8th place around there. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how much they can claw back as the drivers are, going around the track here to see, what their tire strategy is and their compound is that they decide to go with. And I completely agree with him. Because, Starstrix, he's having a wonderful race here on medium compound tires, but Mitch is definitely hunting him down on the hard compound tires. He wants to be back to leading. He doesn't want any gap or anything. We run here with White Meat. That's true. That's true, Ferrari. As you said, White Meat may have the 3-second time penalty. Mitch doesn't. But if White Meat gets past him and being on the medium compound tires with about 12 laps left, the medium compound tires will be the faster tire of choice to have. It's, because now this is going to cause Mitch to go into a defensive mode, which is going to now slide him back. Maybe increase the gap for Starstrix as, he's trying to, the gap that he's trying to increase. Loki now 2/10 back behind Jules. He's trying to chase down Jules as he comes through. He looks at, that was a little bit of a late move. Mitch is making the move on the inside of, he looked at it, he backed out. We'll definitely see this fight between 1 and 3 as they come through. Mitch is looking at everything, White Meat's looking at everything as they come through. Top 3 are battling it out. little bit of a... I think right towards the last minute, White Meat realized, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think we can fit both cars through this corner. As they come through now, Scarstrix is 9/10 back with second and third, both DRS trying to chase him down, as trying to see who's gonna lead this race towards the end as they go through. We have Run the Jewels now second back behind Loki as he's trying to chase both those drivers back. I honestly say where Jules is sitting, I feel like he should possibly look at going into a pit as Scarstrix is now jumping into the pit. Jules, hey, as they're jumping in the pit, as they start to cycle down the grid, as they go through White Meat 7/10 back behind Mitch for the battle of the lead of the race. Definitely, White Meat 6/10 back. Can he make the move on Mitch, or did he possibly, with some of these earlier battles, start to chew up his tires way faster than what he wanted to? Scarstrix is coming out at 7th on soft. Jules is going to come out on 9th on soft compound tires. With Rhodes now 2/10 behind Jules. So it looks like we have a very tight battle between first and second and 9th and 10th. Both Red Bull cars, one's trying to defend, one's trying to attack, as they are now 10 laps away between the finish line here. I agree, Ferrari. He definitely has to make the move. Those medium compound tires is, yes, you're faster, but yes, with the dirty air, a lot of people don't really think of it. They just try to, get as close as they can possibly at all times, and then they realize, oh, what happened to all my tires? See, White Meat has his DRS open 5/10 back behind Mitch as he comes through. Henchman is... Oh, that's right. Yes, the ERS driver. Yeah, let's see what White Meat does. He looks on it. Does he? Oh, nope. Problem with that corner is after 11 and 12 is it's very inviting. It wants you to make the move, but at the same time, you know what I mean? You kind of, sometimes you kind of doubt yourself when you're trying to make that move, because you're carrying so much speed where a lot of times you're like, oh, I'm going to brake here, and then you realize, oh, I should have braked earlier. This isn't the move. We have Canada King now coming out with 8 laps left remaining of the race. He's coming out on new soft tires. No. Yeah. Yeah, definitely be interesting to see, because I've noticed as for a lot of you who can't hear Ferrari's commentary, he's talking about the ERS deployment of both drivers in first and second as they go around the track, with Mitch's ERS being at a low percentage and White Meat's at a higher percentage, giving White Meat a better chance to take the fight to Mitch. And I've noticed as you see, Mitch is running it he's trying to conserve it as much as he can, but all White Meat's doing is just, I'm just going to sit at 0 three-way, like, all around the race. I'm just not even going to turn it up unless I don't have to, you know. And that's definitely, as Rathfull's now sets a new fast lap at a 1:23.9. But, you know, he's definitely saying, you know, you can try everything you can. I'm just going to run it at 0 and just keep this at 100% for when I have to slap it into overtake and take the fight to you. Looks like we have Scar Tricks. He's trying to make the move up on Methods as he's going the outside around the corner. He definitely makes it stick just a little bit. Ooh. Oh, Rock Lobster's out. Oh, man. He's one of the newer drivers that we have with Mercedes. That's definitely not going to help with the Mercedes intentions they have going through here. It's a shame. Definitely be interesting. Let's see what we got here. We got Mitch. We'll do a little bit of a run through for everybody. We have Mitch sitting first, White Meat second, Loki third, Hockey has fourth. Scar Tricks has managed to claw his way back up to fifth with Method sitting sixth. ER10 Motorsports 7th, Like Me or Not 8th, Run the Jewels 9th, SF1 Roads 10th, Marlin 11th, Pogs 12th, Wrathful 13th, Henchman 14th, and Canada King is sitting 16th. We come through, virtual safety car is gone. We've got 6 laps to go. And we have White Meat definitely still trying to battle it out with Mitch as they come through here on the race. Henchman is 6/10 back behind Wrathful as they come through here. But right now, the closest battle we have is first and second. They have been nose to tail mostly through the whole entire race. Trying to see who wants to take the first win, who wants to take the fight for the championship. And a lot of things a lot of people don't look at is the Constructors Championship as they go through. I know last season I took the Constructors Championship to a big thing. I wanted to definitely fight as White Meat now gets on the back end. Is he going to make a move as they come through 11 and 12? He looks to the inside. Mitch closes the door a little bit. White Meat definitely, he kind of checks up right behind him. He's saying, okay, all right. Okay, you're not going to let me go there. Agreed. Henchman now making the move on Wrathful through turn 3 as they are going through here. Let's see, we'll keep an eye on this real quick just to see where see if Wrathful catches back up to him. Looks like Henchman's brand new set of soft tires is allowing him to pull very well away. We jump back over to White Meat as he's still chasing Mitch down. 5 laps to go. And I agree with Ferrari here that, you know, White Meat needs to crank everything up, you know, take a banker lap, you know, just to get past Mitch and then kind of just go in the little bit of the defensive, let everything build up. Because if you wait till the end, you know, your tires may be completely gone. Because now Mitch is on 15-lap-old hard tires. Those hard compound tires are now in their prime time. You know, they're like, hey, we're ready. Let's go. And, you know, this could end, you know, either this, you know, could be a blessing. It could be a drawback for White Meat, because if he doesn't make a move and say all of a sudden last lap he tries to make a move through 11 and 12, and because his tires are so worn out, he has no grip, and then all of a sudden he bings it and he ruins his whole entire race. You know, and it's like, well, man, I should have taken the fight just a couple laps sooner if it went through. Now 3/10 back behind Mitch. Constantly looking inside, outside, kind of breaking the stream, taking a look, seeing what he can do. Mitch clearly running a lot of defensive lines, not really making a whole lot of like jagged moves, more like positioning his car, saying, okay, well, if I put this is my line, you know, this will put me in the line of the turn that I need to be on. Let's see where we have everybody right now as the grid stands. Mitch is number 1, White Meat 2nd, Loki 3, Hockey 4, Scar 5, Method 6, ER10 7th, Like You're Not 8th, Jules 9th, Rhodes 10th, Marlin Conga 11th, Pogs 12th, Henchman 13th, Wrathful 14th, Canada King 15th. Yeah, go for it. See, will he make the move? He's looking on the outside. But Mitch closes the door there. Seems... No, definitely. They come through here. It definitely seems like, you know, White Meat is running more of a... It seems like he's running a very high downforce, and I won't say it extremely high, but like a higher downforce setup, which is, you know, a lot more faster through the corners, while Mitch is running quite a low one because it seems like every time they get to a fast spot, you know, White Meat can't catch them as they come through here through 11 and 12 all over the gearbox. Comes through up to 13, DRS open. He's sitting on a 1. I completely agree, as ER10 is now 5 tenths back behind Jules, as Marlin is 4 tenths behind Rhodes. I honestly think, you know, Ferrari, as you know, what we've been talking here, is I think White Meat possibly could have destroyed his medium compound tires. He's just trying. Agreed. I wholeheartedly agree. As we jump through, I'm going to jump on Marlin here. He's 3 tenths back behind, 4 tenths back behind Rhodes. So we have a yellow sector 2. It's gone now. As ER10 is now 2 tenths back behind Jules, trying to make the chase. Loki is been passed by Hockey, has for 3rd. The jump. Oh. As they go through the turn, both drivers giving each other space. Kind of, he makes it stick and makes it work as he... Oh, the back end brake. Yeah. It looked like he had a lot of wheel spin coming out of the turn, as Marlin makes his way up ahead of ER10, as Starstrix now moves up to 4th place with Loki in the pits. Looked like Loki possibly had some wing damage. Right now, the closest battle we have is White Meat against Mitch, as White Meat is still trying to get past it. He did get past Mitch, but he had a little bit of issue with looked like to be wheel spin at the end of the last couple corners. Or he was probably just like, you know what? Okay, I know how to make the turn. I'm just going to let Mitch pass. I don't think that was what happened, but you never know with what these drivers think as they come through around up to the 11 and 12 as they go through. He got a fast run. On the inside, DRS open. Is he going to make it stick? He dipped out again. He gets these beautiful runs, but then he backs out at the last minute. All he has to do is just maybe go on the brakes just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, get on him and then just, yeah. As he comes through 2/10, we have a yellow sector 3, but right now our closest battle is first and second. Oh, Marlon Kanga DNF'd. Oh. He has gotten clear. Now but the question now comes is, can Mitch take the fight back? He's got the newer style tire. He's got the tires that still has to shine. Oh! That's right. Thank you for reminding me, Ferrari. There is a 3-second time penalty that White Meat has to Mitch. Methods now gets another 3-second time penalty as we go around towards the final lap, as we follow White Meat, who is now leading the Grand Prix. With Mitch sitting second, Hockey has third, Scar fourth, Methods fifth, Jules sixth, Rhodes seventh, Loki eighth, ER10, Motorsports ninth, Pogs 10th, Lightmere now 11th, ERL Henchman 12th. They come around the main straight. What do we have? White Meat. Whoa, what happened to Methods? Mitch wins the Australian Grand Prix due to time penalty. Oh, poor Methods. He had such a good run around the track. As we jump over here, we have Jules. He's coming around towards the end of to end his lap. He's finishing fifth. Jules crashes his car out. Loki finishes seventh. As ER10 Motorsports Ferrari is coming through to finish up at eighth, as Pogs is trying to chase him down. Pogs jumps ER10 for eighth place. That's going to move ER10 down to ninth. Like Me or Not is 10th. Henchman will finish 11th with, looks to be, even though shows Wrathful 13th and Canada King 15th, but due to Henchman's DNF, I don't know if the game is going to slide them back at all. Go through here. We'll start pulling up the interviews of everybody. Get this all taken care of. Jump through here. Look at the overall picture of everything. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Mitch didn't have a time penalty and Hockey Hess didn't have a time penalty. SF1 Rhodes did not have a time penalty. He started 17th to end in 5th place. I will honestly have to say, my driver of the day, even though he was very quiet, but to go from 17th to 5th with no time penalties on a one stop has to be SF1 Rhodes. But the overall finish here, we have Mitch in first, White Meat second, Hockey Hess third, Scarstrix fourth, Rhodes fifth, Run the Jewel sixth, Loki seventh, Fox eighth, ER10 ninth, Like Me or Not 10th, Henchman 11th, Methods crashes out at 12th, Wrathful 13th, Marlon Kanga is 14th, Canada King 15th, Rock Lobster and Slingshot 16th and 17th. What an amazing race. We will start to get all the drivers in for their interview. Let's start invite process. fight me. See what happens here. And then Hockey has, he was third. Curious. Please, if there is a box, check it. If there is not a box, please let me know. We had a little bit of an issue where Ferrari could not find a box to check. Let me know if there is a box to check. You don't see a box? Well, it looks like we're having the same issue as Saturday from what I've been told. And this is going to be interesting to do an interview. If you guys can. Yeah, so then what we'll do is we'll just hold off from the interviews. And but I just want to say awesome drive from all three of you. Awesome drive. Let me end the stream real quick. I just want to say thank you to all the drivers, because I have some questions for you guys outside of this. Thank you to all the drivers that came and joined. This is BRL Tier 3, first race in Australia. Next Monday, we start at Bahrain, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central. I do not know what it is in Europe for those times. I believe it's like 1 p.m. But thank you for all the drivers that came out. Thank you very much.